And it's lights out and away we go. Oh, and he's lost it. And that's him into the wall. They're gonna make it 3 wide into bus stop. What's gonna happen? Side by side through the exit. Can they keep the traction? Oh, and they've collided. Both of them into the wall now. Hello and welcome everybody to Japan. We are 20 seconds away from qualifying. Hope you all are doing well today on this Sunday morning, afternoon, or evening. Look at those beautiful lush hills. Look at these beautiful, luscious Super Formula cars.
Go, 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 qualifying starting.
There's race director Nico Dem making sure the drivers are where they're off. Good amount of cars. Oh, I already see some lagging from the car that is third. Of course, it's Mattia. Okay, Nick, we're gonna have to potentially get on board with Mattia and see what's going on with him. I know his thing has caused some controversy.
Mattia's ping is fine, it's on 63.
Yeah, well, that's how it was, but it's still, I don't know. Last race. Just want to make sure my levels are good and I'm not too loud in your ear.
You are sounding good.
Is the game too quiet?
Yeah, I can't tell because I also have the game.
Oh, yeah. But it looks like I'm not losing any frames now, so... I might be while I'm in, yes I am losing some frames, but that's just the game. We go to airpoint or thing. Alright, so who'll be the first one out on track? Tuki Gonzalez is starting the lineup. As is Joe Singers, I believe. Nico, when I download the skins, is there a way to download the ball?
Yeah, you select the all button.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Rightio. So yes, Joe Singers was the first across the line, but here comes Roland, rolling to the top. 2/10 faster than Dudunazu Man. And new driver to me, Igor Mazin, is disqualified for teleporting. Very, very interesting. Sarah, last week's winner and last season's champion, yet to set a time, but has 16 full minutes to do so. Sarah now should be finishing her first lap, and it is going to be, look at that, pole position by 2/10. Roland Justin just behind. No one breaking into the 10s. Seems like it's going to be tough based off Sarah's time. Roland taking it easy right now as he brings it into the pits. Nice bronze. Coming around the final corner now. Gonna be putting in a lap, I believe. I don't think that is an improvement. Might have been a slow out lap. So he will be getting going now. Who else do we have? Timothy with a Chevrolet Shake and Bake Americana truck. Super Formula Wonder Bread car. Currently in 10th with Igor behind for that teleportation. And as I said before, no one breaking into the 10s, but Sarah has just done that. So breaking into the 10s is what you need to do if you want pole position now. And I don't think that's going to be an easy feat for many drivers. Juniper brings the second lead paw car on the front row. Looking good for them now.
But yeah, and Tim, just so you're aware, your ping is above 100. If it does not go down, we may need to kick you.
There is a warning for Mattia and Tim, surprisingly, for ping issues. And for all of you watching, if you care, today is my dog's birthday. So let's all give a big happy birthday to Penny the wiener dog.
Happy birthday, Penny.
Tio coming out of the pits now. Tio, I'm not sure his role, but he's
Chief Steward.
Chief Steward?
Yes.
I thought that was fun.
Nope.
Chief Steward Teo is on the track. We will get him a skin.
See a black flag, go to pits until your ping goes down. Black flag, go to pits immediately.
And he will be forced to enter the pits.
Mattia, you are not to leave pits until instructed by race control. Your ping is 200. You must stay in pits until it goes down.
Alright, Mattia will have to calm down his internet there. But let's watch somebody not in pits. Tukey also in pits. Ollie Mobs had a bit of a shaky race last week. But nobody yet able to even get within half a second of oh, as I say that, let's see Roland, what his time will be, setting the gap to 4/10. So there, within half a second of Sarah, is Roland.
Okay, Mattia, your ping is now stable at 60. If it does go above again, you will have to return to pits immediately.
Oh, they're gonna put a traffic from, that would be not Sarah. Oh, Ollie losing it though. In a bit of an awkward position. Gets it back on track. Mattia getting the green light to return to the track. However, still in the pits. Now, Tim, what can Timothy do today? Don't
Go
believe
and
this.
ping above 100. If it keeps on increasing, you will be given the black flag.
Now, Tim, I'll hold 2 seconds off the pole position. But I think he's aware that that's not his goal. His goal is just to climb as high as possible. Don't believe he's on a lap yet, but I'll say just in case. No. Tim now starting his lap. Let's get on board with the Rise Man. Keeps it flat through turn 2. Very nice. Now this tricky corner coming up here. Finding the apex is tough. Trying to keep all the speed you can for the long straight coming up. Seemed decent enough to me, but we have some fast drivers here. Now braking as close as you can, right about the 50. Throwing it down. Second gear. Making sure you keep the traction here. And on this one as well. Early on the power for the short straight. I have a couple hairpins. Tim downshifting all the way to first. And that's going to give him some extra wheel spin, unfortunately. And that is Tim in the wall. Yeah, those little extra downshifts can cost you when you try to get back on the throttle. Now, Juniper being removed from the front row by Roland, who has been given a ping warning. Again in the red, just trying to get the car into the pits. 8 minutes left. Hopefully he can improve that time. Tio now overtaking Dudu Natsu. 11-6. That's his second row for the tailman. Now Juniper snatching back that front row within 111.11. That is a nice time. Only 2/10 off Sarah, so lead paw seems to be comfortably in the lead here. Roland, who is still in pits, closest competitor, and making some setup changes potentially. Now Mattia also in the red, and that was the kitty litter sound we had heard. That is just at turn 1. Seems like a late braking, and Mattia is teleported back. I think that's going to be his qualifying done. Now Icebrand and Ollie Mobs. P6 and 8 for their team. But the real star, oh, let's see here. Icebrand goes P2. That looks like a good time. Only 1.19 off of Sarah. Very good time there for Icebrand. It looks like he's still pushing on this one. Yeah, that corner is real tricky. You can gain or lose a lot of time there. Looks like his teammate Ollie is in the red again. Oh, and Icebrand's taking it easy this outlap. Ollie into the pits now. Juniper's been on and off the front row for a few times here now. And Sarah actually widening the gap that last lap, making it a 2/10 gap. Tia does rejoin the server, so after teleporting to pits is back. For your edification, Nick. Now, P2 and 3 currently in the pits. Roland, 5 minutes left. Wants to contest for that. Well, P1, but also the front row. It's a bit more attainable. Now, Roland going to be starting another lap. Icebrand is out of the pits. Barely holding that P2 position right now. Juniper still in the pits. Teammate Sarah is leaving now. And who else we have? We haven't given this guy much airtime. Dugnazu Joe Singers. The Italian Stallion. Let's see what he can do. A bit squirmy. This is just an outlap, I believe. Maybe it's not. I'm too busy looking and admiring that beautiful skin he's in. Just the perfection of the line flowing, color balance. And that's digging out into the pits as I say that. Now the top four all out. What kind of lap is everybody on? It looks like Eastbrand is on a flying lap. Could be mistaken. We'll come back and check on him. Juniper now, I think on an outlap. Oh, apologies. I will try to get a track map up on the start of the race. Sarah wasn't liking the outlap, brought it back in the pits. Maybe some setup changes, but let's see. Icebrand now in the final sector. Only 2 minutes left. If he wants another lap, he's probably gonna have to go for it here. And he could get to it if he keeps it going. Not a very long lap time. And no, he brings into the pits and also collides with the wall on entry. Interesting stuff here. Now, where is Juniper? 30 seconds in the lap. We will come back to that. Roland crosses the line, gets P3, taking it away from Juniper. But let's see, can she go even faster? Ooh, gets a little squirmy there on exit. Let's get on board for this final couple corners. Flat round here, but not round here. And now across the line, Juniper will go. No improvement. There is enough time for another lap though, but it's gonna have to be here and now. Tim in P10 has improved by half a second since I last saw, but not enough to get him out of P10. Gonna need to find 3/10 to push Ollie mobs down. This will be his final lap, and he decides to just park it underneath the grass. You know, advanced cooling strategies. Interesting there. We have some quicksand on the track, so might want to be careful of that. Sarah now trying to improve her time, but it looks like she just went off track. So that might not be possible. Tim seems to be still sitting in the quicksand, can't get his car out. Icebron does get another lap in, nearly colliding with his teammate. And this also will be Roland's final lap. So we have a little bit of a shootout here for the top three. Roland is taking it easy. Has only 20 seconds, hopefully he's aware.
Just to mention, Agent, Icebron is purple sector 1.
Is that right? Only 2.5 tenths needed. Thank you, those are the callouts I need. As I do not see that right now. There's session over. Icebrown was purple in sector 1. Gonna be passing around the quicksand Tim corner now, as Tim is still just hanging out. And brings into the pits every lap. What's going on? Why? Unless he feels that couldn't have been improved, but bring it across the line there, bud. That means Sarah's gonna have P1 unless right now Juniper, her teammate, can say anything about that. And doesn't, but gets herself back onto the front row. So as it stands, unless Mattia has a phenomenal lap here, that would be a no. So that is a lead Paul 1-2 here at Okayama. Probably the best thing, well, it is the best thing they could have hoped for. Now, what can happen in the race? Will quicksand him continue to quicksand? Hopefully not. We will find out. Be right back. confirms we are back in action. I honored a track map. I am going to try to get you said track map. Not sure why it's not showing up. Link hasn't changed. Peculiar. Oh, I am on the wrong. Is it not that? Ha. Aha ha. Aha aha. Aha. Wait, it is the same link. Boss. Well, that is just what we call unfortunate, and I will do my best to give you some updates on where cars are, but let's get in position. But first I need to prepare my notes. Right, notes are prepared. Almost. All right, the light sequence has begun. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku. One car has jumped the start. Tuki Gonzalez jumping the start, but we are away here in Okayama. Side by side now. There goes Ace Brand making the move, done into turn one. And looks like we're relatively clean as I send it back to pits. I just exited. Oh, jeepers. Jeepers. Tried to do that a little too quickly. Oh boy.
Good job there.
Thank you. The one time I remember to do it on my own and I leave the session. Well, I'm just building suspense, you know? What happened during the race? I guess none of us will know. Oh boy, oh boy. You just love to see it. And we're back. Sarah still maintaining the lead, and Icebrand.
By the way, Jen, you just missed one of our drivers becoming a spinning top.
Oh boy. Who would that have been? Oh, there's somebody's on track, Nick. You or somebody. Great. Right when I say something about going back to track, one of the other cars does not go back. I do see red. That would be Igor, new driver. Off. And Tim is up into P6. I'm seeing a lot of swaps in positions. Let's take a look at some closer fights real quick. It's just the thing getting its bearings together. So a lot of drivers using push to pass. Pretty much everybody from P2 to P6. Tim now potentially going to fight for P5. Oof, that's Eastbrand. Not sure how Eastbrand got all the way back down to P5. He was fighting for the second. Gets a little shaky there. Tim gets the overtake done.
Safety car deployed. Safety car deployed.
Oh. And that incident has just led to a two-car collision. And yep, there's gonna be a few cars into the pits after picking up some damage. Unfortunate there that Tim got caught up in that. Was looking pretty good.
Sarah, can you slow down, please, to allow safety car pass? You've just passed them.
Sarah cannot go slow, doesn't know what slow is, but here comes McLaren. Around the outside. Can he make the move? It's gonna be close. And he does. Makes it look easy. The Swede in the driver's seat, Axel Österberg. Said that right. Now Tim comes out of pits in E6, not bad considering he was qualied second to last. Tuki there probably serving a penalty, which is why he is so far back. This safety car is music to his ears. Ollie Mobs coming out of pits now will have a position on Tuki behind. And Roland, fast driver now, down in P9. Tuki just now entering the pits, but that should be fine. Safety car will be out for probably one more lap. Now, I'm not going to say anything, but let's just hope the safety car remains safe. Tuki takes his drive through. Needs to get all the way around if safety car goes in next lap. Nick, you should kindly let the safety car driver know that the whole stream is watching him and only him, and that no pressure is needed. Stream finally looking good today. Not sure what it was about last week, but glad we have some acceptable frames. So 34 lap race, one of which has been racing 3, awaiting the safety car. Hopefully safety car in this lap so we can get resuming. Resuming to zooming. Got him. Tuki in the back will have some pretty toasty tires. Being kept up to temp, just trying to catch back up to the pack, and it looks like he will. But safety car not in this lap, surprising. Very surprising.
Safety car in this lap.
Maybe I just reach out to the race control deck and ask why safety car not in last lap. Alright, radio silence over there.
We have a race to get away.
Fair enough, Tuki wasn't all the way caught up. Is he still 27 seconds back? Oh, he is. He is pushing just to catch back up. Wow, Tuki was really behind with that drive-through. So yeah, do not jump the start. Przemek Guminski favored my skin. Nice. That's a cool name. Przemek.
Przemek.
Przemek. That sounds like a beat you would put in a EDM song. You know? Now, safety car is in. Tuki just now catching up. Sarah gets us away. Gets a very good jump on her, even her teammate, who probably has voice communication with her. Oh, and we do have a car going wide. That would be Igor. No, it is not Igor. We have a spin in the background. And that's, unfortunately, Timothy. Nearly colliding with Tail. Now, Tail right on his tail. Stopped right on track to make sure he didn't make collision. And, a very interesting skin there. Read number 1 anime skin. Tim now potentially using push to pass. I don't believe so. No, he is not. Is he going to make the move? He is alongside, but doesn't get it done there. Now, what else do we have going on? Ollie Mob 6/10, 7/10. Dudunadzu up into the podium positions here on lap 6. That's one lap completed after the safety car. Sarah already pulling a 1.2 second gap to her teammate. Dudunadzu is closing in, but not very fast. Looks to be struggling to gain on Juniper. Icebrand behind. I hear some kitty litter. And now Roland rapidly gaining on Igor here. Might be using a push to pass. Only has 8. But let's see. It looks like he wants to get past Igor here. Not going to use push to pass. Going to rely on the strong slipstream. Igor going to cover the inside. Igor keeping the position. Potentially not. Can we get a better camera angle? Roland does make the move through those tight couple corners. That's a good move there from Roland. Not an easy sector to get an overtake, but easy enough for this guy. Now 4 seconds behind P4 of Icebrand. What else do we have? Tim giving Theo a run for his money. Keeping within DRS range if these cars did have that. And Tuki still 10 seconds behind. Maybe did not catch up to the safety car. I'm not sure.
No, he didn't use him.
Oh. I see Mattia has not joined. Was his ping not the best?
Mattia became a Beyblade.
Oh, Mattia was the Beyblade. Oh, I see Dudunadzu using push to pass, but so is Juniper. Dudunadzu now with 1 less. It's not going to help him. You want to use those push to passes when you know it's going to work, and maybe it closed the gap, but it didn't really work. Yeah. See an overtake done. We have some fighting here. Igor and Ollie Mobs. These camera angles are very close to the cars, and there's collision. Teo makes contact.
Focus yellow in 10 seconds.
Oh, and that caught up with Tim, I think. No, maybe Tim got away
5,
cleanly.
4, 3, 2, 1. Focus yellow deployed.
Now that's going to be at a pretty advantageous spot. It is only 80 kmh though, which is tough, but drivers are close to the pits.
You are not allowed to exceed 80 kilometers an hour during focus yellow.
Igor does not seem to be getting the message. Igor absolutely sending it, but I think now gets the message when he sees everybody crawling. Igor might need to give up some time here. Looks like he is. Igor really needing to slow down to let that puts it in reverse. Put her in reverse, Terry. And then proceeds to...
Igor, if you exceed 80 kilometers an hour again, you will be given a drive-through penalty.
Now, hopefully, message received for Igor. Now, that is a very advantageous safety car.
And focus yellow ending in 10 seconds.
Wow.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green flags. Igor, you're given a driver penalty for exceeding 80 miles an hour that entire focus yellow period.
Is he in TeamSpeak? Because he's still driving slow. Igor is not in. Oh, he is. Interesting. Wow. Well, as we resume, Sarah now with nearly a 4-second gap, comfortably in the lead. Max Verstappen style. The rest of the gaps apart from Joe Singer's and the car behind Icebrand. Pretty substantial. Igor is in the pits. I believe he has sent it back. Well, with that, everybody scoring points today. Now, with Tim getting 2 pit stops done, can he make it go 24 laps? I doubt it, but let's see. Now the gaps between P3 and 4 now with the second widening just a tidge. Icebrand with the advantage of 1 more push to passes Tuki. Gonzalez is off. Spins himself around. Giving Tim P8 14 seconds now. Tim needs to find to get to tail. Joe Singer's falling off a bit now, 1.4 to car ahead, using push to pass, bringing him to 6 left after this. And Icebrand closing the gap. Dugunazo feeling the pressure. But both drivers, P3 and 4, finding it difficult to close the gap any more than it is. Now, if we just take a look at P8, I don't know if I'm right when I was going to say it looks like the gap is slowly decreasing. It is. Ever so slightly, Tim gaining on tail ahead. Sarah now with a 5.5 second gap to P2. Lead Pop pretty comfortably in a 1-2 here, but Joe Singers, Icebrand, and potentially Roland looking to change that, hunting for those podium positions. But yeah, Tim now dropping the gap to 6.3 seconds at tail ahead, so E7 looking pretty obtainable for him. And especially with those pit stops out of the way. Again, they were done pretty early, but you never know. Tim though only with 7 push to pass. Let's get back with the podium sitters. Gap's widening now. People gonna need to push. Now Teo into the pits surprisingly here on lap 13. Would need to push it 20 laps to bring her home. Right. Joe Singer's continuing to hold P3. 1.9 to Juniper ahead. Juniper now 7 seconds behind this one here. Fastest of all the paws. I'd almost call her a lead paw. Making a move on a blue flag here, that would be Teo. Kindly getting out of the way. As Chief Steward. Should know to do so. Good to see more of, oh boy, not that. Not that. Oh, I see Axel has joined the stream team chat. Wants a little taste of...
hello.
Hello.
Good day.
Get back to work.
Okay. Bye.
No, I need people to go away and commentate with me, man.
Okay, yes.
You too, Nick.
It's a very... Oh, he's busy.
He's not busy.
He's not here.
Oh.
So, he's busy. Very exciting race, yes. They are very fast.
Yes, great analysis, but yeah, it does seem like they are because gaps are widening now with P3 and 4. Roland might be catching ever so slightly, but that is about it.
I mean, there's 20 laps.
True.
A lot could happen. Holy mobs into the pit.
That is going to be positioned for Tim, but yeah, Tim with those early pit stops, I don't think he's going to be able to hold it to the end, but if he does, that would be an insanely big brain strategy for them.
Is Tim technically P1 right now?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's pit twice already.
I mean, well done from him, I must say. Okay, I'll be going now. Good luck.
Okay, thank you, sir. Appreciate the kind words. But what do we have now? Roland still 1.5 behind. About 2 seconds up ahead. Tim using push to pass. Doing everything he can to get closer. Not much more to say, really. Drivers using push to pass. Joe Singer's already down to 5. He might be putting himself in a vulnerable spot, but might just be scared that he doesn't have the pace. I don't know. Oh, there's see overtakes happening here as that is sorry, Juniper into the pits. So one of the lead paws getting an early pit stop done. I remember last race Sarah pushed it way to the end of pit. No need to take risks. Yeah, pretty chill Sunday drive. Pretty chill indeed. Yep. Roland, let's see, what have I missed? Roland is gaining slightly up ahead to Ice Bronze. And is tied with Bush's Pass. Timo makes his, or sorry, didn't want to dox anybody. T-Sax, hello, welcome to the chat. Now we got a cheeky little affiliate link with Moza. Not much, but it's something. Yeah, pretty recent actually that happened. Yeah, so if you're looking for a new setup, they got you covered with the whole kit. Our link is in the description if you want to check out Moza. But I'm sure for now you want to check out the race, because this is a very thrilling race we're having here. What'd you say? If only I had the money, bring back Formula Hybrid. Maybe you should make like one of those online petitions to bring back Formula Hybrid. I mean, you see the participation in Super Formula is not the best, so I don't know if Formula Hybrid would be. You're always welcome, Timo. So sorry, T-Sax, to join the Super Formula. There's always a seat for you. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, Pioneer, absolute founder of AFR, in the chat right now. So show your.
We love you, Timo.
Yes, show your respects to him. Oh, as I see red. I do see red. That's Tio. It's teleporting back to pits. That is one less driver in this race. Season 2 like time ago. Oh, as I see more red, that is Ollie just past the pit. Slipping and sliding on the gravel. Tries to bring it back on track, hopefully safely. Oh, that is not by the pits, excuse me. I saw the yellow barrier. Surprisingly, a lot of fans turning out here today for such a few amount of drivers. That is Ollie back in pits. I'm not sure if he teleported. He might have. But a lot of drivers going to need to start pitting soon, as Tukey now is red. Boy, oh boy. What do be happening to Tukey? Now I think if I click somewhere over somewhere I could see the pit stops, but I forget how to do that. On board with the leader now, going to be starting at lap 22. Just taking a look on board with this masterclass racing. They're setting a good lap 11.5. That is me. Why don't we take a look at me? What a nice car. What a nice grid lineup we have there. Apologies for the lack of action today, but not much to really be said. Drivers just, like I said, having a nice Sunday drive. And a lot of pit stops yet to be had. Now, this guy right here is the man to watch. If he babies those tires, Tukey's right again. Oh, it's Dudunazu is spun. That is podium positions at risk there. With Icebrand 11 seconds back, that's going to be closing now. Down to 1 second, down to a couple tenths. Costly move there from Dudunazu. Had a big capella, as he used to say. And only 5 push to pass with Icebrand behind with 8. That's a podium at risk there for Dudunazu. As he nearly loses the position. We have something to be watching now, ladies and germs. Let's get on board now with these brand. As Dudunazu brings into the pits, doesn't want to lose any time from fighting. Smart move there. As we see Sarah starting to use push to pass now that there's only 10 laps left. But as I was saying, this man right here with those early pit stops, they were a little too early, but we'll see if he can keep her going. If he can, that'll be the biggest brain strategy I've ever witnessed in my days. Tim letting by, I believe, Sarah. Yes, indeed. Sarah starting lap 25 here in Okayama. Now, do not do pit stop complete. Ooh, some cool cameras. What can we talk about? Tim's still not pitting, which I would say go for it. Even if you spin, you have a car that's a minute 6 seconds behind you. Just try to bring the car home. Dudunazu sets his fastest lap. Might be finding some pace. That is a horrible camera. I apologize. Yes, I think Tim does know he needs to stick this out as long as he can. I mean, he is quite a ways back. Wait, 18 seconds? Or was that a minute? That was his lap time. He was 18 seconds back, so that will be, I believe, a pit stop is longer than that. With the time driving through, so that could be a position had from Dudunadzu. Oh wait, no, Dudunadzu's pit. He has pit, so that's 15 plus. Or 18 plus 15. No, I don't think Tim would even gain positions, but he's got nothing to lose. He should, in my opinion, stick it out. As Roland is only 3 seconds behind Sarah, but I believe that is as a result of pit stoppages. Thought that was a bug, but it's not. Tim is labeled as an Italian driver. Did not know Tim suddenly became Italian. But whatever floats your boat, that is cool, man. Right, 5 laps left, and I am trying to think of something to talk about, but there's really not much. Sarah's cruising in the lead. Roland, who I'm not sure pit, I cannot see as I forget what to click to see that, but Tim is now 26 seconds behind, so I think even if every car had pits, he would not gain anything. Keep on going, lad. Keep her going, bad. With 4 laps left, I think everybody ahead has actually probably pit because don't think you could have made it this long. Unless you're Tim. Then you can make it that long. We do have potential updates here. Juniper is only 1.5 seconds behind, has no push to pass, but Icebrand has 3, so he is at a slight advantage, but that gap seems to be dropping at massive speeds. And this is for podium here. So Juniper, who did start on the front row, looking to just get something back out of it. And yeah, that gap is decreasing, but with 3 laps left and a push to pass the lap for Icebrand, that might be the deciding factor, but I don't know. It's only gonna help on the straights right here. Gets it activated early. .23 second gap. I've been noticing it drop in the corners. Now within a second, so what has happened to Icebrand here? Tire is the deciding factor. He needs to hold it out for 2 more laps. That might be easier said than done. Four tenths now. This is gonna get spicy, folks. Thought we had no action. We just had to wait for the last lap to see it. Yeah, tires must be going for Icebrand. Cannot seem to keep it clean in the corners. Is Juniper gonna try and move? No, he's gonna cover the inside. Keeps Juniper at bay. Nearly making contact there. Juniper almost looked like they were gonna go down the inside. One more lap, but I don't know if Icebrand's gonna be able to hold it. Icebrand gonna go down the inside. Let's get on board now. Juniper is still behind, but Icebrand does have that one push to pass. Does not want to lose this podium. I have a feeling he's gonna defend heavily here. Push to pass active. We're gonna see a bit of a gap, but I don't know. Juniper's gonna need to make a move through the corners. As Sarah crosses the line to win, had to give her some airtime for that. But this is the biggest battle we have right now for podium position. still behind. Icebound defending very well as Juniper gets a bit of wheel spin. One more corner. It's gonna come down to this. Icebrand, the madman, defends heavily and keeps his podium, barring any penalties. Wow. Well done from him. Very well done. So that is podium for Icebrand, podium for Roland, who had a bit of a mishap last week. Now back on the podium with a P2, Sarah P1, and the rest is history. Tim getting a P6, just keeping it alive. And Tuki finishing now. There is the last driver to cross the line, Tuki Gonzalez. Round out P7. And that is the race. I know it was a bit of a slow one. At least we got some action towards the end. Thankfully. All right. Anybody want an interview? Let's get Roland in here. P2 man. Hello.
I am really happy with that.
That's-
I do not know how I managed to salvage that. Like lap
Very
2,
good.
I just locked the rear tires in like the hairpin part.
Yeah.
Juniper hit me, then like 3 other people hit me. I had a lot of damage. I had to stand in the pits for 40 seconds
Oh wow.
to get it repaired. And then from then on, I was just basically on autopilot trying to keep it clean, and it worked. Like
Jeez.
I didn't have a lot of pace, but I was just trying to keep it clean. Like from then on, I
Yeah.
somehow did 30 laps on one set of tires.
It seems
which
like
is-
a lot of people did, which I don't know how that's possible.
Yeah, I don't know how. Like, because the last time we raced here in season 8, like people were really struggling with the tire wear
Yeah.
compared to now. But I'm really happy with this result. Finally,
Yeah, better.
same that I should have been in Spielberg, but like I
Yeah.
couldn't really salvage that there. Here I could.
Well,
And little fun fact, like this was my first clean lap 1 since Malaysia season 9.
really?
Even like from then on, like Singapore, Dubai, basically all the races I entered, I just got in some trouble in lap 1. Here I waited with that until lap 2, so
There you go.
yeah, podium results. So
Congrats,
really
P2,
happy.
man. Good job.
Yeah, for Icebrand as well, he was also doing a great race
Yes, I will actually
until like the spin.
I'll
So
get him in here too.
all right, hello,
P2
Icebrand.
and 3. No?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
Hey.
Good job, you two.
Oh yeah, it was exciting.
Did
Yeah,
you,
we got-
did you feel satisfied with that result?
With the end, definitely I
Oh
held
my
off
gosh,
Juniper
you-
there on way fresher tires.
yeah,
You
congrats
defi-
with that.
Yeah, very good job, you two. Good defending Icebrand and good way to keep it clean, Roland. I don't know how you brought that back, but you did.
Thanks. Same.
Yeah, I did like crash into the wall 2 times. That was not my proudest moments, but no P3, that's not too bad.
That's not
Yeah.
too bad at all.
Double podium for like the 2 teams.
Yeah.
Yeah, not for podium for me.
Very
Yeah.
nice, boys. All right.
My first one of the season, so Hopefully I can keep it going in Manicure.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm still second in the championship. I'm pretty sure. So that's
Nice. I think I like P3 or P4. I'm not sure where Juniper is compared to me, but
I mean, if you keep it up, you can definitely take those positions. So
yeah, I am
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, I think I'm P4.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
No, even
It
wait.
might be free. It might be free.
No, it's might be P3 actually, because Mattia as well. Like he didn't have a good
yeah.
race.
Yeah, he went out first lap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, so it's P3 for me and P2 for Icebrand in the championship. So that's
Nice.
perfect.
Nice. Well, keep it up, boys.
Very nice.
Maybe we'll see a battle between you two later on in the season.
Maybe.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks
Sarah
for
is just
being
gonna run away with it. So yeah, good fight for P2 between the two teams.
there. Exactly. All right, boys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. See you next race.
See you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Let's get the man of the hour.
Oh, hello.
The one who doesn't need a pit stop.
I did pit stop.
No, I know. I'm just kidding. I'm saying you probably were out the longest of anybody.
Oh yeah, I had to. It was the only way.
I know. I mean, what?
The virtual safety car, I didn't refuel because I was just thinking like, there's no way I can make it that far. I knew I had to still refuel, but I threw on fresh tires.
Yeah.
And then I tried to just avoid as much chaos as possible, and then I got clipped in carnage
I
that
saw
caused
that.
the safety car.
Yeah. But I mean,
But
I thought by you not pitting, that was like a big brain strat and that you would surely gain some positions, but I guess you were just too far back. I don't know.
yeah, having to pit a second time put me far back, and then
Yeah.
I didn't have a crazy pace at this track anyways.
Yeah.
So sixth, I'm happy with points.
Like I said, just
What did I start? I think I started like 11th or 10th.
10th. I think this Igor guy was 11th because he teleported to pits during quali.
Yeah, so
So
4
no,
positions up is pretty good.
I mean, hey, if it takes surviving to get positions, it's still something.
That's pretty much my mentality. Unfortunately, Alex couldn't be here today.
Darn.
His computer was commandeered, but hopefully he'll have it back for the next race.
Hopefully.
Can't have team ass with only one driver. It's like one cheek.
Well said. Well said.
All right. On that note, I'll let you go.
Thanks, Tim. All right. Well, you heard it from the ass man himself, because that's his team name. I'm not saying anything naughty. But thanks for watching. Sorry for a bit slower of a stream, but I guess Okayama's a bit too tricky. Anyway, we'll see you in 2 weeks' time for Magnifique. Okay, well, thank you, everybody. We will see you next time. Bye-bye.